So we've been talking about late coming, late coming as a business owner, late coming as a career person, late coming as a small scale industry entrepreneurs, late coming as a content creator. So and we've talked about the effect on it. It can affect your reputation. It can make you look so disorganized. I can make the entire system look disorganized. So if you have not seen the part one, part two of this video, please, I beg you. So please go check it out. But life lessons on career talk, please, because you can only relate when you've seen the first two videos. They are short videos, between 7 and 9 minutes. Just watch them so that you can relate with this one. So now we're looking at what do we do to improve on late coming. First of all, I don't know. I'll have to bring in God in everything because God is my own source of strength. Okay, so I don't know about other people. God is my own strength. If I want to change something that looks like a weakness in my life, I always pray about it. I always pray about it, and when I pray about it, I ask God to help me out. Okay, so that's the first thing. Then the second thing is that I start taking steps. You guys call it baby steps, but they are not really baby steps. Those steps you look at babies are taking, to you call it baby steps. You call it little steps, but to the baby it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. So it's for the baby to move from one place to another, like to just move, take one step, two steps. A baby that has never walked before, or she was used to walk, is crawling and climbing people. But now he wants to walk on his own. She wants to walk on his own. So that step you are calling baby steps to them is a big movement. So what I call it a progression step. So you start taking your progression step. Let's assume you are used to coming late 3 times a week, and your boss has been talking to you, your boss has been advising you, but you don't want to work on it. You try to work on it, but you couldn't. You can start by, if it's an early morning walk, like the job you wake up around, like you need to resume around 8, for example. If it's such a job, so what you do is that, if you were waking up by, let's say, by 6, try and wake up by 5. You think you're gonna die, but that's a lie. You won't die. You won't. So when you wake up at 5, then you ask yourself, what is it that I do between 6 and 7? That's before I get to work. It's already past 8 and I'm late. So do those things between 5 and 6 that you woke up. You need to brush, you need to pray, you need to put your things together. Those things you do between 5, 6, when you wake up around 6. The things you do within 6 and 7, that you have to hit the road around 7 or past 7. Do them between 5 and 6. So that means you have an hour extra. You have between 6 and 7 now that you're free. Then hit the road at 6. In fact, hitting the road at 6, there's a psychology effect. I don't want to go into that because there are no proofs. There are some things that are real, but they don't have proofs. We are living in a scientific world where they always talk about proofs. So there's no proof, but there are some certain days of the week that when you live around 6, when you step out around 6 with prayer, you tend to take charge of the day. So now you leave around 6. So imagine you leave, whenever you leave 7, you get to walk past 8, you're late. Now you're leaving around 6, you get to walk past 7, you are super early. So you see that? So just because you woke up 1 hour earlier than the normal days, now you're now what, 1 hour earlier at work, and you're even super early, because maybe those people that are seen as early birds, they come in by 7:30, 7:45, 7:50, 10 minutes to resumption time. These ones are called early birds, or people that don't come late. Now you are coming 7:15, 7:10, so you are super early, earlier than them. So that puts you on a better light. right? And why was it difficult for you to wake up around 5 before? Because you go to bed late. So what are those things that make you go to bed late? You scroll, you watch so many videos. Even my videos, I'm not saying that you must watch all my videos the same day. You can pick 1 or 2 episodes and you watch it for that day. Then another day you watch. Do you get it? If you want to, if you are, because most people go to bed late because of social media. That's just the truth. They go to bed late because I'm telling you, this is something I was guilty of. And if you are not yet married, maybe you have a lover that you talk into late nights. This is a time for you to have a conversation with the person. Let the person know that our late night talks will not work during weekdays. We can do that on weekends. We can do that on Friday nights if you don't work on Saturday. We can do that on Saturday nights if you don't work on Sunday. But don't forget, if you are the type that go to church very early, like you, if you're a Catholic, you do morning mass, which is around 6:30, 6:30. You still don't need to do late night. So you can actually talk with your lover for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour at max. If you used to go to bed around 11, 12, you can go to bed around 10 or 10:30, so that you wake up by 5. Or you used to go to bed around 1 because you are discussing things that will not even make you productive at work. Why not go to bed around 11 and wake up by 5? At least you caught 6 hours straight sleep, which is good enough for an adult. You get it? So do your talk from 10 or 9:30. By 10:30 you're done. Do your prayers. Then I always advise people to pray before they go to bed and pray after they wake up. Especially prayers of thanksgiving, and protection. So that is it. So you don't need to, because if that person really cares about your career and perhaps you support the relationship with money, this is where you make your money from. Every reasonable person will understand that you need to go to bed early because you need to wake up early. You are having issues with your boss already. You're having issues with your, you get it. So you just have to try and wake up early so that you get to work earlier than. So that is it. So if you need to be late for a reason that is known, if you know that reason the day before, please discuss it, seek proper permission from your boss. Sir or madam, Mr. This, Mr. AB, I'll be coming late tomorrow because I need to rush to do something, or I need to do that. I always do that with my bosses. Whenever I'm going to be late, I have the information beforehand. I take proper permission the day before. It makes you look responsible. Do you get it? And you have to get the time frame. Be back. I should wrap up around 9, or I should wrap up around 8:30, and I should be at work around 9, or I should wrap around 9. Whatever I'm doing, I should be at work around 9:30. You get it? Just like the way you write to take a day off from work. So it's also very important you discuss it with your bosses, that, or with your direct boss, line boss, that you'll be coming late. But if it happens that it's something unexpected, it's that very day that something came up, you can do a short video evidence. Let's say you need to quickly see the doctor. You can do a short video evidence to back up your claim. I'm sorry, sir, I'm coming late. Look at what happened. Or you could take, if it's traffic issue, you could take a little short picture of what's going on traffic, and you forward it to him. Like, sir, I left home early. Look how where I found myself. When my coworkers, I don't like using the word subordinate. I call them colleagues, friends. When they send me such videos, sometimes I'll just laugh. I say, okay, use your superpower to clear this traffic. So we just laugh over it, and I'll tell them, please be safe and get to work as early as you can. Then they'll say, okay, thank you for your understanding. Do you get it? So that is it. It's obvious. Everybody experiences traffic every now and then. Someone can wake up in the morning and is feeling unhealthy, is feeling sick. He needs to see the doctor. These are things that happen, but it shouldn't be something that you start creating stories. You start creating things that didn't happen. So that can make you look irresponsible. And the time frame you gave, if the time frame you gave is getting beyond that time, also you need to send in another message that you're not making it at that time. So thank you very much. If you come to, I don't want the video to get 10 minutes. Please don't forget to subscribe.